One thing I'm sure all our viewers at home have been wondering is where's Doss been? He was obviously up in Townsville to start the season off, and he was only here for a couple of weeks. And unfortunately, Doss isn't going to be able to join us for the remainder of the season. So he's had to go back home to PNG and take care of a bit of business and stuff like that. But he will be back next year, bigger and better. So we do have another special guest joining us on the blower right now, and he is going to be back and taking over Doss's seat for the remainder of the season, just keeping it warm for him. But we are very proud to announce that this man, Gojira himself out of Japan, Eddie Quirk, will be joining the Pack Rugby Show for the remainder of the season. Quirky, how are you, brother?
Yeah, good boys. G'day. How we doing?
We're living the dream, Quirky. How you doing, man? This is so good, man. We are so pumped. So pumped.
Yeah, awesome. It's massive honour, obviously. Look, you guys have just had Richie on, so you've gone from a guy that's very well decorated and one of the most, the highest winning probably percentages in rugby to one of the biggest losing percentages in world rugby. So look, I've had that feeling for a long time. Redheads get picked last, so I'm sort of used to that. So
we're going to have two on the panel soon.
Yeah.
Well, look, I've gone Battler's bench once to starting member, friend. So sorry about that one, brother.
I'm a loser too, man. A fat loser too.
No, thanks, guys. It's going to be awesome.
Mate, it's going to be an absolute privilege having you here, Quirky. But just to touch on, what have you been up to this season? You've only got a couple rounds left, don't you, before you wrap it up?
Yeah, we do. We've got had a pretty tough season. Had a good start to the season, and then just kept that losing record rocking over here for the last few weeks. So it's good. It's good. It's been the team's done a lot better, and look, we're body's a bit bashed up, so looking forward to a good off season and stacking on a few kegs with those boys on the Battlers bench and having some good yarns.
I can give you some diet tips, mate. KFC.
Spring rolls.
Yeah, everything.
Spring rolls.
Quirky, I want to ask you, mate, who does the decorating at your crib there,
behind
brother?
him.
It is red hot.
What's the symbolism?
Looks like the poker machines in bloody
channeling
regatta.
in a tiger, or what is it?
Crouching
Very nice.
Dragon.
This is a traditional tatami room, so I pretty much get nude and shadow box in here. This is I would take you around, but there's a few things happening in here. But maybe a traditional tatami room, and I knocked these up, and I invited some of the Japanese boys over, and they pretty much said, "Oh, they're pretty shit. They're not really traditional." I was like, "Yeah, that's all good. No worries."
Silly round.
What is a tatami room? Like, what is the purpose of a traditional tatami room?
Feng Shui.
You probably know more than me, mate. But
from the looks of it, maybe shoot budget pornos.
Like a corkish floor, and you get these sort of thin tatami mattresses, and so I had the oldies over here a couple of weeks, and I thought I'd give them the full blow Japanese experience and tatami mat, and I made about 3 days in, the old boys just into me, cursing my name, because I've got this sort of king mattress in my room, and he was on this like paper thin tatami mat in the other room, and he's not the most culturally sound bloke out there.
But Aussie culture.
He wasn't too happy on the plane home.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. This is shit, I want out.
Well, Quirky, Big Fat Dar said he's really excited for you to rock up. Said he had a question for you.
Mate, are you keen to be? Are you going to be entering back into the club Brisbane Club Footy comp when you come back here, or let's think about that in the future, or no?
Look, I'll probably roll the arm over here again for another year or two, if it allows me. But yeah, that's something what I wanted to do, sort of pretty much what Benny Martin and Dossie did, and interject myself back into club footy, and probably won't be anywhere else but down at Tigerland, and enjoying myself on the back end and do a bit of coaching and stuff like that. So look, if the Reds want to chuck on the blower, then I'll jump off the seat.
I love it. There it is.
Hell yeah!
But so we'll see. I'll get home and I'll keep fit and come back here and I just want to keep strapping the boots on until the wheels fall off, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'm with you, brother.
Yeah, and then you've got Friday night footy back here, you can fall back into as well. The Longhorns, mate.
Yeah, mate. Toothless Tigers, I'll be there.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So also, obviously, when you come back home, we're going to try and get you involved in a bit of content. You're going to be here every night, every Wednesday night in the studio, just throwing barbs at everybody. But Das did a content piece the other week down at Norse. Was it the Northies Burger?
Northies Burger.
Yeah, the Northies Burger, Quirky. And he actually says it's better than a Tiger Burger. Thoughts?
Oh, I don't even know if Das has been down the east, but yeah, seems like he knows his stuff from the saddle he's rocking. But
I'll go again.
I've got the double one.
I'll try another one 3 or 4 times.
Weird.
You're fourth in my hand.
mate, the Tiger Burger's well known around. Obviously, all the clubs as well that through East Guts, and yeah, mate, it was all time content, and I think there needs to be more of that kind of stuff throughout clubland.
Bless you, Quirky, mate. We can't wait to
Tiger
get you in the
Burger
mixer. It's going to be absolutely awesome. But Quirky, mate, thanks very much for dialing in. We appreciate you jumping on it, mate. What is it, 2 or so weeks you're going to be joining us in the studio, you reckon?
Yeah, pretty much. So we got the local derby against the old car mechanics. We got Mazda, and then we'll shit up to Tokyo and play the Corrida. They've got the best name out there. They're called the Gushers. The water gush. So we'll play them in Tokyo, and then I'll come back and tie up some loose ends, and then you'll see me on the seat, and we'll be good to go.
Gushing.
Man,
Love it.
I am so pumped, mate. We're gushing over here. We can't wait for you to rock up, brother. Quirky, thanks very much. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, brother.
Love you.
Too easy, boys.
Love you,
Cheers.
Quirky. And Quirk, everybody. Latest member of the
Gushers.
Pack Rugby Show.
There you go.